Today,
there you go, hit it up.
On Living in Colorado Springs, the Berisford was drink beer.
First one, off the track already.
It's kind of a stout beer. It's like 6.5.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but we got 6 guys, 5 breweries, and 1 minivan. So it might get a little bit crazy here towards the end of this one, but it's gonna be a good day.
A bunch of hooligans piling out of a van to go drink beer at 11 o'clock on a Thursday. And let's go. Wait until 11. As we walk in, first stop of the day, we are here at Bristol Brewery. One of my favorite breweries in town. They have such a cool story, such a local brewery, like a staple here in the community. We're gonna start here at Bristol, and then Kyle's gonna take us over to Bell Brothers, and then Trinity. Chris is gonna take us to Black Forest. Francis is gonna take us to Pikes Peak Brewery. It's gonna be a crazy day. So make sure you stay tuned throughout the whole time to find out which one was the best beer. They started in 1994 when Mike Bristol and his wife opened up the brewery. They're a super community-driven brewery. As many awards as their beers have won, they've said, we are staying in Colorado. We are devoted only to Colorado. We're not gonna expand all over the country and just become a mega brewery.
To Colorado Springs, my friend.
Colorado Springs.
Hell of a place to live.
I don't think you're supposed to do that with beers, but I do it with everything.
I don't know a whole lot about boysenberry seltzer, but this one's not too bad.
Boysenberry don't strike me as seltzer.
Boysenberry seltzer, my friend.
I love a good seltzer.
It's very fresh.
So this is the Laughing Lab, and based on my research, this wins awards like every year at the Colorado beer festival. Craft brew festival. Yeah. So this is kind of their flagship beer, from what I understand. It tastes really good. This is kind of my go-to when I go to so Bristol Brewing actually has a tap room in the airport. And so you can go get some Laughing Lab at the airport in Colorado Springs.
So why are we doing this video? I got a text message from a client yesterday, and I told him that I was like, I'm not gonna be available tomorrow because we're gonna be doing a brewery tour. And he goes, yeah, I'm actually so curious about that. The Springs didn't have all those breweries when I lived there last time. He was here from 07 to 09.
Okay, yeah.
He said, I got home from deployment last year and came out in April for a few days, and the Springs blew my mind. We've been telling you people this.
Nobody listens.
And then he did say your videos are amazing. So, you know, whatever. But that is true. Like, Colorado Springs is like when we pulled up, when we were trying to decide which ones we were going to go to, best breweries, I mean, it was like, there were, I probably should have counted.
But this one right here, one of the best.
Yeah.
One of the best.
But there's not food in Bristol.
Not in Bristol. So you have Bristol here and it's tap room, and the actual brewery is like all around us here. They take up a ton of space on this end of the school. It's like really cool. Like all their brew tanks are like right here. Their entire distribution process, everything is right here. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna say Laughing Lab is my favorite. It's my go-to. If I see it on tap, I'm probably going to get that. I've never tried the Mass Transit Amber, but I'm a big Amber guy, and so I'm gonna say this is my number 2.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Chris, number 1.
Mass Transit Amber, hands down, best beer for me at Bristol.
And number 2?
Oh, number 2. I'm going off the, a little crazier, the seltzer actually. The boysenberry seltzer, yeah, that was good.
Boysenberry.
For summertime. I don't know if I drink that thing around Christmas time, but summertime, that's not bad.
All right, Kyle, top 2.
I would probably have to say the Mass Transit Amber as well. It didn't have like a weird bite aftertaste or anything like that. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? And then, I don't think I really have number 2. I mean, I would say the seltzer, but like, I just don't really like beer, so this is gonna be a rough day for me. You guys are in for a treat.
Sam. Sam's like doing real estate stuff.
I'm looking at inspection reports and stuff.
Okay, all right, Francis.
I would say for me, Laughing Lab is always my number 1 here.
Oh, did you get to taste it? Because Francis drank it first, and so the rest of us couldn't touch it.
I didn't. Yeah.
Francis is
very disappointed. Yeah.
We'll lament.
We'll cry together in a corner. And then a number 2. My number 2 used to be the Beehive.
Yeah, what is it now?
It's a Compass IPA. I think my palate has changed. You've matured. Yeah. That's absolutely not what's happened, but I like the Compass IPA. That's my number 2.
think that's. Should we get?
I think I'm gonna get a pizza because no empanadas.
Pizza's second best, right? Oh, interesting. Brick cheese, chicken breast, bacon, jalapeno, red onion, ranch, sourdough crust.
I'll try that.
That sounds neato. On pepperoni cups, bruschetta, the plant.
Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all.
Yeah, so like unofficially, because not all the places that we're going to go to, like Bristol Brewing doesn't have its own food place, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like when you're rating them, it really is just based on the brewery-ness of it, right?
Yeah.
But for me, I only want to go places that there's food.
Right.
Like that's like, to me, it's the most important part of it. I'm weird.
And this is nice because you have multiple options.
Also, by the way, this pizza is really freaking good. Not gonna lie. Oh, chicken bakey ranch, bro. Let's go.
First one, off the track already.
So we're going to Trinity Brew right now, which I don't even care about going to that other one because Trinity Brew is my personal favorite place in Colorado Springs. It's my favorite brewery, but it's also one of my favorite restaurants. Their food is freaking killer. The atmosphere is really cool. You'll see it has this cool like book archway, like right when you walk in.
Yeah.
Now, some of you might hate Trinity because they are giant Packers fans. There's Packers paraphernalia all over the wall. So if you've got beef with the Packers, probably not your place.
But they've got really good cheese curds, which is kind of Wisconsin.
Dude, yeah, well, yeah, you are correct, Francis. That is 2 and 2.
Yeah.
The menu, they've got 40. I don't know which way is which. They've got 40 beers that they brew here. That's a lot. Most places, it's like maybe 15, but they're doing 40 beers here and they're ranked number 27 in the world. Period.
All right, cheers to Trinity.
Anything that somebody's never been here before, what should they know?
So we do live comedy and live music at least once a month.
Comedy.
Yeah, usually comedy we'll do closer to twice a month. We just had our last one on Friday, and we had like a relatively famous Instagram comedian
Really?
here. Yeah, it was really fun.
Is it over here in this side room?
Yep, so we pack out about 120 people in there. So it's a big event.
What would you say is like the most popular #1 beer here?
Slap Your Mammy.
Slap Your
of course,
Mammy,
always. And then the Orbital Warfare. Really, really popular IPA. Me personally, I'm more of a light beer girl. I'll always recommend our Mexican lager in the summertime, especially the Milagro. I'll give you a little taste. Imperial Mexican lager, it's 11%. Yeah, so really, really big beer.
To the moon.
Yes.
To the moon right now.
It's just like a margarita though. It's super, super easy. Serve it with a little salt rim, lime on the side.
What?
Perfect summer beer.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna sit with the boys and enjoy this. Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Does everybody have their beverage?
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about what you guys are drinking. We're going to start with
Get trash out.
Francis.
All right, so I'm drinking the cream ale. They did not have a Pilsner here, which is kind of my go-to.
Interesting.
I know. But this cream ale is really good. I've had it before. It's kind of a stout beer. It's like 6.5% ABV. It's got a little bit of a sweet thing going on, but it's not like overpowering. So just a good crisp beer. I don't know if this is something that like people would say is sessionable, because I think 2 or 3 of these and you're probably not gonna be able to talk very well.
What does sessionable mean?
Like a session.
You can have a session of it?
Yeah, you can like drink beer after beer after beer. For a session. You can sesh that beer, bro. So yeah, I wouldn't say this is sessionable, but it's really tasty.
30, you don't.
All right, Kyle, what you drinking?
Okay, so I have the sour tart cherry cider, and it is sour, and it is. I don't think it's actually called sour tart. I said that because tart cherry is what people drink when they go to bed. But it's really good. It actually has like a cherry flavor to it. I would like, again, this is maybe just me, but like I would probably only be able to drink this, but hot summer day.
Oh yeah.
Killer. And then you guys saw, she gave me, if you want to try this too, this is like a little Mexican lager that she said was a great summer beer. It's like a sweet beer.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very, very sweet. It's really, really interesting. But I do like this. Yeah, this is good. This is what I would get if all my friends were drinking beer and I just wanted to social drink with them. This would be my go-to, but I don't drink Mom, so.
I've got the Kolsch, delicious, traditionally German beer. Light, refreshing, crispy, and I think it's gonna pair wonderfully with my pizza. It's the flavor profile. The flavor profile.
You gotta open it.
You have to chomp it. You gotta eat the glass.
Loading.
Tastes like beer.
That's the best. Beer tasting beer.
I am drinking a fizzy Radler, which is, from what the menu said, a combination of beer with a little bit of lemonade. And it's actually refreshing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I too do not drink a ton of beer or heavy beer, so this one's actually pretty legit.
It's
good.
Crafty wine and kugels.
Yeah, kind of so, yeah.
Like a summer shandy.
A little summer shandy, yeah. No, it's good. It's legit, yeah.
Dang, that's making me ache for some warm weather. You know what I'm saying? Dang.
Speaking of summer shandy, you guys have like food pictures when I work in a restaurant. You get one phone and have another one for lighting. Bro, that's good.
It's good.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. I'm waiting on you, buddies.
I think Francis and I have the same.
Same, but different.
Okay, what sauce you got?
So I got, this is Trinity's signature sauce. It's Trinity sauce. It's buffalo, barbecue, and then also a sweet chili sauce. Ooh. It's really good. It's spicy, it's sweet. And also I think they like hand bread their boneless wings, or chicken nuggets, some people might call them. But they're so freaking good. This is what I get every single time. And yeah, my favorite boneless wings in town, honestly. So
Dude, there you go, man.
And then
Kyle, what you rocking over there, man?
I've got, mine's the Cubano.
Yeah, it is.
And I've got extra meat, so I'm gonna slide that right on there.
That's legit.
I mean, if you don't know what a Cubano is, you're wrong. I hate pickles, but I do mess with Cubanos.
Do you have like a hazy? Cubanos are... Yeah, can I just get a pint? Yeah. You're gonna have pepperoni pizza here.
Got like that mustard.
Pepperoni and sausage. Pizza. They use a beer cheese dough. And I don't know if you can hear me with these two children in the background.
Well, I thought the spotlight was still on me and my Cubano, and then I look up and we're way past.
You were like in a full review too.
Yeah.
Like you got something with extra meat. Extra meat.
It's all in it. I
Yeah,
don't
back
have
to my
anything.
Cubano,
I don't have
though.
anything exciting. I
Yeah,
got the
but
same
back
thing.
to my Cubano.
Oh, yours is different.
What about this, man? Come on.
We didn't get to it. Kemper left me. No. I'm working on my Cubano. Let's get to the mac and cheese later. Oh yeah. Ooh. No, get in it.
Get in it.
Good.
Whoa.
Yeah, you guys need to try the mac and cheese. To tell me I'm not crazy.
All right. This is a little inside fact. Maybe it's come out in another video. This guy loves mac and cheese. Mac and cheese reviewer extraordinaire.
Yeah.
And if he says it's good, it's pretty. And I'll tell you right now, that's pretty good mac and cheese.
That's good mac and cheese.
That's legit.
So creamy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. What you got, buffalo?
Whatever. Nobody cares. I got the same thing Francis does.
No, here, try this. Yours is different.
Here, you have any of mine?
Sure. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, look at
You got buffalo, right?
Yeah. So I just got regular.
I feel like I ended up losing a fork in this transaction.
You did. There you go. Man. What?
Dude,
I know. That Trinity sauce.
That's it.
Fire.
Do not get the buffalo if you come here.
Trinity.
Don't get this.
Wait,
whatever
I
that
want
is.
to try it.
Get that.
For real.
This one?
Yeah. Come in one and have it.
Oh, those things are delicious, man.
Well, did you eat off of that fork already? Yeah, but just here. White work.
Nice call, we're going.
Bell Brothers.
Where would that be located?
Bell Brothers downtown, Tejon.
Downtown.
Right by Acacia Park. So we're walking down to Bell Brothers Brewery, and this place is like super hidden. It's only 1,300 square foot. It's right on Tejon. So Tejon, for those of you that don't know, is the main street in downtown Colorado Springs. Tons of little shops and art places and galleries. And what's the boutique? Wait, is this Bell Brothers? Oh, here it is. And this place, like, you almost just walk past it because it's very, very narrow. and it's more of a true brewery.
They just want you to try everything. Motorcycle gangs going by. Let's go inside because you're not going to hear me anymore.
So am I making them 2 separate flights in drinking order? Am I?
Should we? Yeah. Okay. Number 7, 8. I know I was saying this like as we were walking over here, but this is Tejon Street. So Tejon, for Tejon, for those that have not been here, this is where the most revitalization is happening in downtown Colorado Springs. All up and down this street, you've got, like I said, little shops like Eclectic and little boutique clothing shops all up and down. There's like a kombucha shop, there's coffee.
Barber shops.
This is the second, so don't touch it.
Ooh, hit the table.
Do not touch it.
We actually went over one, but it was the black IPA. I did that for you.
Nice. Thank you. So, while we have you, so what's like unique about Bell Brothers?
The brothers
Yeah.
are 2 brothers. Last name is Bell. They're both engineers. They both finished their engineering degrees about the same time, and their wives were like, you need to find something to do so I don't murder you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And so the older brother convinced the younger brother to make beer. They're perfect. I'll bring it out. It's going to be a couple of minutes. Enjoy the beer. Let me know if you need me.
We'll be here for 33 seconds as we pound these.
First, and tell me it doesn't smell like Fruity Pebbles.
I definitely want to
Tell me it doesn't. Tell me it doesn't.
God, it does. It smells just like Fruity Pebbles. I don't know how I feel about that.
Tastes like Fruity Pebbles too.
Yeah, it does.
All right.
I hate IPAs.
Or APAs.
Or APAs, pale ales, because I hate hoppies. That's
All right, it's down to the black IPA.
Yeah. Save the best for last.
This is called the Black what?
Black IPA.
Oh, it's another IPA.
I think you're gonna like it.
But she said we had to try it.
She did. I don't like IPA. Should I try it?
Black
Yeah.
IPA is
Okay.
loud.
Okay.
Yeah,
Rates assist.
I could drink that. I could for sure drink that with a steak.
Oh yeah, don't.
I mean, it's still an IPA.
It is, yeah. That's
Still an IPA.
You say that again, and I'll give you the same face. You ready?
So I don't know.
what that
There's a
is.
little dynamic going on. I don't know if you guys are aware of. You guys all take a sip, and Francis finishes.
Yeah. I've noticed. I'm like, where are all these going?
Wait, I am the gutter. Okay.
Let's get your top 2.
Okay, my top 2. Do I have to do it in a particular order?
No.
Okay.
1 to 2.
I would say the Dunkel. I love a good Dunkel. It's a little bit late in the season for like a darker beer like that for me, but that was really smooth. Had like a good, not like almost like a chocolatey kind of taste. And then I really liked the basic sour. I don't know if I've had like an unflavored sour before, but I have a candy addiction, particularly with sour candy, and that just like that it did the trick. It was really good. It tasted like a soured lager or something. It was really tasty. I like that one a lot.
All right, Sam, your top 2.
This is a tough one. I like the Dunkel. I actually really did like the Fruity Pebbles. Not surprising. I thought it was going to be disgusting.
I thought it was.
I actually really like the sweet tea mead. And the peach. Dude, I do. I'm gonna go with the Dunkel and the peach cider though. Solid choice. They're gonna be my top 2.
I have much less detail to provide. Definitely the peach cider, number 1, and the Pikes lager, German lager, number 2.
That I think the peach cider was the best drink I've had today. It was very, very good. It was it kind of tasted like the Welch's sparkling ciders that you can get, super just really dangerous. But it also had no aftertaste, like no bad gross aftertaste, so I really appreciated that. And then probably the Planks, what was it? The lager? Yeah, the Planks lager as well. That was good. See, I struggle with like stuff that's got like that lingering aftertaste, and that one was just like really smooth. The Dunkel was also, for a dark beer, was also like really, really smooth and didn't have any kind of like lingering as well. Without further ado, let's get back in the minivan of power and zoom on up north.
The Berisford.
Hey, Toby.
Wait.
Yeah?
Who's driving these guys?
None of you guys.
I am.
And how many beers have you had?
0.
Oh yeah.
All right, my personal favorite brewery. You guys know I'm a little bit jaded, kind of biased towards Black Forest, but Black Forest Brewing here, as you can imagine, in the heart of Black Forest, right at the corner of Black Forest Road and Burgess. Sweet brewery. The reason I like it is I lived in Germany for a number of years, and this is a German brewery. All their beers, classic German brews. I love it. Back in the day, probably, I don't know, Kemper, you know what, probably 5-6 years ago, we actually interviewed Donovan and Tara, who are both retired Air Force colonels that started the brewery. So we know them really, really well. They've got a sweet place here. They expanded over the years. So let's get inside and check it out and do some beer plates.
Right, so Chris, how many beers have you had so far?
I've had 3 beers probably so far. Not that much. I'm solid.
Sam, how many beers have you had today?
Let me check my markings. 4.5.
4.5?
4.5.
Yeah.
Not bad. Kyle?
1.1. It's probably 1.1.
Yeah, I had that cider, the first cider, and now I had a full thing of that.
So, 1 point. So
And then I've had like
shooters.
Yeah, maybe 2 total. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the question really so far at the halfway point of the brewery tour roughly is, what beers have you had, Francis?
It's hard to tell. No, I've had a pint.
He's the only one at the table with the beer in.
I've had a pint at every brewery that we've been to, but I've also kind of been the dump truck for the flights because I've got a little bit of a sinus infection going on right now, and so
That's why you've been the dump truck for the flights? Oh,
because nobody wants to drink after me.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't
You also
know.
had like 2 pints of it.
No, I had 2 pints at Bristol.
And
Oh,
Trinity.
okay, so I've had probably 6, plus
Nice.
some samplers.
Nice.
What is it? Frank
truck
Peyton.
the bottle.
Frank
You've had
Peyton.
like good beers.
I probably had like 6 or 8 years.
Oh, I love these flat.
Oh, there's a
Okay.
slushy on there. Which one is that? I am most kind of cute. What's that kind of cute? What's that supposed to be? I feel like that's like a Midwestern thing.
We obviously uneducated.
It's facsimile.
Beer.
Yeah, right?
German beer.
Yeah, that just tastes like
good
German
beer.
beer.
This one's like a big beer.
That's the lumber. What do you think?
That's beery beer.
I know, right?
Ooh, that's really freaking good. Yeah. That apricot.
Refreshing is what it is.
Fire. Yeah.
You're right, that apricot is very good.
Apricot is so
1 and 2.
Number 1, number 2, apricot, Heffa. Actually, Heffa, apricot in that order.
Numero 1, Hefeweizen, no doubt about it. Number 2 is the Black Forest Blonde, which is their Kolsch Delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Heffa and the, that was the best beer, but the apricot was really, really good. Still a beer, not a cider, but like really good apricot flavor. Yeah.
Love you.
Sorry, I'm having like a delayed brain freeze from that sangria right now.
You also have this one, so that can
I
be.
do. Okay, so yeah, I will. I'm gonna say the apricot, not apricot. Apricot #1, no doubt. This jalapeno cream ale is freaking fantastic. It's like it's got that jalapeno cream. It's like almost like a jalapeno potato chip. It's fantastic.
Hey, so we're just about to leave Black Forest Brewing, best brewery in Colorado Springs. We're gonna head up to Pikes Peak Brewery, which is in Monument, which is also a very, very good brewery. Gonna check that beer out here in a little bit. Yeah. But we forgot to talk about food when we were in Black Forest Brewing. So I will say that they don't have a lot of food there, but you can get pretzels. I mean, think of German stuff, right? So lunch, you're getting bratwurst, you're getting pretzels with cheesy dip sauce, but what they do for food, which I think is really cool, it's almost kind of similar to Bristol where the food is down the hall of Bristol. Here, they have a food truck every single day that Black Forest is open. They have a food truck today. It is, I think, sushi on the go, right?
Sushi on the go, baby.
Rock Rose, sushi on the go.
Let's be honest, they're all good.
They are. Lobster Trap is here all the time. There's a poke bowl place, trailer thing, whatever, that I got here a couple weeks ago. Delicious. So just think, if you come here to drink some beers, you're probably going to be hitting up the food truck, but it's legit, it's good. They'll all give you a little buzzer so you can go inside and drink your beer. They'll bring your food into you and all that stuff.
Might be my favorite brewery of the entire day. The views that you get on the patio are exquisite, and the beer is, I mean, it's exceptional. So I think you guys are really gonna like what you see here, so let's go check it out. We're also gonna talk with the owner too, which is something we haven't done in the video so far, but let's go check it out. Grab some beers. No. Actually, that's another. Yeah. So we're all. Mayonnaise on a cheese and cracker. And aioli, a little bit different. But nobody's putting Hellman's mayonnaise on their cheese and crackers.
Anything about it. Oh no.
What?
No, that's Chris, the owner.
Chris,
You coming over?
huh? You gonna join us?
Yeah, sure.
So we've got Chris, the owner of Pikes Peak Brewing here.
These are the best beers I've ever had.
Yeah.
Everyone.
So I'm curious. So there's a lot of breweries in town that have like these very exotic brews. So tell us a little bit about what you guys do here at Pikes Peak.
Yeah, I mean we're I would say more on the side of non-exotic, so more stylistic. So IPAs, stouts, milds, English mild, browns, that type of thing.
Love it.
So yeah, I mean I'm more stylistic brewer than artistic brewer.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like a timeless thing that just never goes away. You have these milkshake IPAs and stuff that kind of just, they happen and then they don't anymore.
Like a Fruity Pebbles drink.
Yeah, like
We had a
Fruity Pebbles beer.
Fruity Pebbles beer.
Actually, it was pretty wild.
It was interesting.
Yeah, and those
I personally did not enjoy it.
what those guys are doing from a brewing perspective is interesting and respectable because they're making all new flavor combinations and everything. But for me, I want a good IPA. I want a good Pilsner. I want a good, stout.
Yeah, that's a beer tasting beer.
Yeah.
I gotta say, a little solid.
And I will say, there are a ton of good breweries in town. I appreciate every brewer in town. This isn't sucking up for free beer or anything. Although if you want to give me something. Pikes Peak is my favorite brewery in town by far.
It is good.
So I am curious, like in the future, what's next on the horizon for Pikes Peak?
Oh gosh, just keep making good beer. I mean, that's building community, making good beer. That's really what we're focused on right now.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I was inside talking to Larry at the bar, and he was like so keen on how you have built a great community here. You know, like even the way that you have your seating arranged in the bar is like in a way that people are more inclined to like talk to people they don't know. And it's a very family-friendly place. You've got games. I mean, you've got cornhole. It's very dog-friendly.
So our motto is life is better when lived together.
Yeah.
So everything kind of revolves around that, right? Because, you know, when I was home brewing, just here in Monument, there was one summer every weekend, either I would go to a neighbor's house or they would come to our house, and I would bring beer, homebrew beer over there, and it built that community. I'm like, you know, this is amazing. This is, and from my time in Germany, you know, there, the beer scene is less about a bar and getting, you know, drunk and not, you know, dancing. It's more about that community, that third space.
Yeah.
Right? So that's always been really important to us.
Love that. I love that. I love when I walk into a brewery and it just feels like not just like a family environment, but it's like a very inclusive place.
Yeah. All we care about is you care about other people.
Yeah.
You care about beer. That's it.
I love it, man.
Exactly.
What else do you need, right? Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
Because I think beer breaks down barriers, and if we can find that one common thing, then you can find. I mean, you can talk to anybody about beer, right?
Yeah.
Anyone in here, and you know, you just start talking to people like, oh yeah, I like this beer, like that beer, and then you find something else that you have in common. So it really does break down barriers.
It really does. Yes, it does.
Much good.
Yeah, seriously.
Anywho, my top two.
Dude.
Ooh, top two, Pikes Peak.
Pikes Peak for sure.
I gotta say, Adamant. Are we only doing them out of the ones we tried?
Yeah. Well, no.
If you have historical knowledge, feel free to express that.
This is going away from what I thought it would be. My top two, Adamant and the Mexi Choco Stout.
Dude, wait, hold on. What's the Adamant?
Gold is the Adamant was the ale.
Oh, it was here?
Yeah, it was the second one.
Okay.
I am normally all about gold and only gold. But the Mexi Choco Stout blew my mind.
Okay. I will say that Mexi Choco Stout from Pikes Peak absolutely blew my mind whole. Like chocolate, cinnamon. It was also not super heavy. Really, really good. Top two beers at Pikes Peak. Okay. All right. The Mexi Choco and the Italian Pilsner. I'll always go Pilsner.
You got the Pilsner?
Yeah, always. Yeah. You want to try it? Yeah.
You drink out of it?
Yeah. No.
Sorry, I'm a little chilly. It's April. It's cold. Okay, my favorite was the Mexi Choco one. That was pretty cool.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. It kind of tastes. I don't really know what Dr. Pepper tastes like, but it kind of tasted like Dr. Pepper to me.
Sucks, but it's way better. Dude, and imagine putting that Mexi Choco on some ice cream.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, that would be good.
Kyle James had it. Never had it.
Now people can find me. You just doxed me, dude. You doxed me on YouTube. Okay, and then I think my number two was probably the Adamant. No, I actually think it was probably the coffee because it was just unique.
I wouldn't fire too.
I couldn't drink a whole pint of it, but I could drink another little shooter of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, Chris.
Dude, surprisingly enough, Mexi Choco.
Yeah.
Come on. That one, I'm telling you, that thing was unique, delicious, but not too much. It was good. And I think number two for me, which I thought was going to be number one, is definitely the gold. That's just the classic Pikes Peak brew. Is the gold, but man, that Mexi Choco Stout. Did not see that coming. That was a good one, yeah. So those are my top two here at Pikes Peak.
Check it out. Francis is the only one relatively good enough to give you an outro, so stick around for this. Okay. A couple other notes, because that is how the video is going to end. Okay, so a couple other notes. So we hit five breweries, right?
Yeah, 5 breweries.
Bounce all around the city. So if you're in Monument, Pikes Peak, Black Forest, we got the downtown, we got the south of downtown.
Trinity,
West Side, right? Okay, so we hit a bunch of really heavy hitters, which was super rad. And what was cool about today truthfully, is I thought it was gonna kind of get old because I'm not even a beer guy. However, is like each one like had its own like thing that made it worth going to.
100%.
Yeah.
I feel like Bristol was like, it's the old school, like it's been around forever, the original microbrewery, awesome beers,
Incredible location.
great location, right? And then Trinity,
Bro.
I don't know, man.
Food.
Awards out the yin yang for sure.
Yeah.
The food there is great.
The
You got all
staff's
that,
incredible.
just great people
Yeah,
there.
super fun.
Rolled downtown, Bell Brothers. I'd never been there personally. Honestly, super unique beers that I kind of like.
Yeah.
I did enjoy this.
It's for sure like it's an experience, right?
It is,
It's not
yeah.
classic beers for sure.
And you're not going to go like hang out there for like a whole day kind of thing, but nice to stop in. Black Forest, I got
It
a
was
top
good.
Black Forest. They got good beers. They got good beers.
Not packed at all.
Not
You
yet,
can sit
just
quiet.
chill.
Nice.
Yeah, just chill environment. And then Pikes Peak, dude, having Chris come out and chat with us.
That was cool.
That was cool. Definitely
Super
told us a
great
lot
guy.
about his beers. It just, again, just beers. Pikes Peak, man.
Pikes Peak! All day! All day, baby! Sorry.
Francis has had a really good time.
I've had like 9 beers.
He has had so much beer.
Every time we ask him how many beers he's had, it goes up.
Well, yeah, because we keep going to different places.
Because we keep going to different places.
All right, so this concludes our round 1. And I'm telling you, round 1, because we're gonna do this again because I've had a great time. Hold on, can we start from the top?
You are at the top.
We
You're
are
still at the top.
This concludes the Berisford Boys Brewery Tour of Colorado Springs. Hold on. You guys can't make me laugh, okay?
Nobody made you laugh.
Chris is over here stomping his foot. Like, I saw that out of the corner of my eye. Like, it made me laugh. No, but that was funny. Okay, this concludes our Beresford Boys Brewery Tour, part 1, because I promise you, there are going to be more to come. We've got 39 breweries that, honestly, we need to cover, because they're all worth mentioning. There's no best brewery in Colorado Springs, but I promise you, they are all worth mentioning. So thank you for sticking around till the end, and we will see you on the next video. Peace! Oh my god, was that pitting?
Print it!
Was that